ever thought about what your most unique character traits are? Well, if you haven't, then it's extremely hard to do so. We go through our day-to-day lives not really thinking about what our actions portray about ourselves to someone else. We usually notice something unique about someone else before we analyze our own traits and really think about it. After questioning friends, co-workers, family members, and myself, I've concluded that my most unique character traits are being competitive, hardworking, helpful, and easygoing, all of which have derived from my upbringing and personal experiences. When I was in high school, we had an event every month that would recognize the students who portrayed the character trait of that month, and these students were chosen by their faculty and peers. This event helped me to realize that your character is seen by your peers through your everyday actions. Whether or not you know it, everything you do shows who you are and what kind of person you are. First, being competitive. My whole life, I've always been a competitive person. I'm one of those that dislikes being beaten by someone else or to know that someone else is better than I am. During high school, I was involved in basketball, volleyball, and softball, and in each of these sports, I completely hated losing or knowing that someone else was better than me in the sport. Not only was I competitive in sports though, I'm also competitive in the classroom. I constantly want to be the student who makes the highest test scores or the student that the teacher likes the most. My competitiveness also shows at work. I strive to be the person who is noticed for working the hardest or helping the most customers. Being competitive to a certain extent is good, but then again, it's bad because your peers start to dislike you due to the fact that you're always trying to be better than them or one-up them. Second, I'm hardworking. Rarely ever do I catch a break or have time to just do nothing. When I'm not at work, I'm at school or studying and vice versa. My dream is to become a dental hygienist, and to accomplish my goal, I know that I'm going to have to do everything I can, even if that does mean always being busy or having no extra time. No matter the obstacles or difficulties faced, I always go to extreme measures just to fulfill the goal that I have set in mind. When I put my mind on something, I work exceedingly hard to achieve it and not let anything bring me to a halt. No matter the goal or dream, hard work always pays off. The process of achieving a goal may be tough, but in the end, you'll realize that your hard work was really worth it. Third, I'm helpful. When I see someone in need of help, I'm always there, willing to do anything. All throughout elementary, middle, and high school, I always volunteered to be the teacher's helper because I loved being able to do anything he or she needed to make things easier on them. At work, I constantly ask my coworkers if they need any assistance on doing their job because I want to be able to help them get their job done faster and easier. Being available to help is always good because there's always going to be someone who needs a willing or helping hand, whether it be a small job or a large job. Lastly, I'm easygoing. It's not very often that you come across someone who doesn't hold grudges. I consider myself to be someone who lets everything go and I don't let everything get to me. So therefore, I stay away from drama, disagreements, and etc. If an argument does occur though, I just let the other person win to keep the argument from getting larger or just to end it completely. If someone makes me mad, I'll be angry for a few seconds, but then I'll forgive them. From my point of view, life is too short to hold grudges or stay mad at someone forever. Everyone makes mistakes, so therefore you have to just learn to forgive and forget. There's so much to look forward to in life rather than worrying about what grudge you're going to hold against what person and why you're mad at someone. After questioning friends, co-workers, family members, and myself, I have concluded that my most unique character traits are being competitive, hardworking, helpful, and easygoing. A true test of character isn't how you are on your best days. It's how you act on your worst. A famous author once said, "You express the truth of your character with the choice of your actions."